In the previous video, we have discussed about fixed bias. In this video, we will discuss about voltage divider bias. In fixed bias, the collector current depends upon the forward current gain. HFE, this is the forward current gain, that is output current divided by input current, or collector current divided by the base current. We know the collector current is equal to the product of the forward current gain into the base current. So in fixed bias, we have discussed that the collector current depends upon the forward current gain. The forward current gain depends upon the transistor construction. That means if we replace the transistor in any amplifier, the operating point, or we say the Q point, that will change, because when you change the transistor in any amplifier circuit, this current forward gain may change. That is why in case of fixed bias, we will have the variation of the Q point. But in case of voltage divider bias, the collector current, that is IC, is independent of the forward current gain. So if you use the voltage divider bias, the Q point or the operating point, that will not be affected. In voltage divider bias, we use 4 resistors: R1, R2, RE and RL. This is the circuit diagram for the voltage divider bias. Here you have 2 resistors, fixed resistors, that is R1 and R2, and this is your emitter resistor RE, and this is your load resistor. So you have 4 resistors: R1, R2, RE and RL. Here in R1 you have current I1, in R2 you have current, same current I1, they are in parallel, and your supply voltage is VCC. Here you apply 2 biasing voltage, one VCC and another VBB. Along the base, along the input, you have to apply a DC biasing battery, and also in the output you have to apply, or you have to connect a DC biasing battery. Here IE is the emitter current, and these capacitors you have to connect in voltage divider bias. And this is the equivalent circuit, or you may say this is the reduced circuit of the voltage divider bias. And in this circuit you see these 2 resistors R1 and R2, which are connected in parallel, they have the equivalent resistance RB, and here the base voltage, at the base you have the voltage VB, and the biasing battery voltage, this is the VBB. And here you have the potential difference between the base and emitter potential difference VBE, and here the potential is VE. At the emitter you have potential VE. So when you redraw the circuit, as I have shown you, this resistor, base resistor, as I have told you, this is these 2 resistors are in parallel. So the equivalent resistance RB will be equal to R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. And I have told you VB is the potential at the base. This potential at the base is equal to VB. And our aim is that in voltage divider bias, we will show that the collector current, that is IC, it is independent of the forward current gain. If the collector current will be independent of the forward current gain, then the Q point or operating point will not change. We will show it mathematically. Using Kirchhoff's loop rule to the input circuit of your reduced voltage divider bias circuit. This is the input and this will be your output. So if you use the Kirchhoff's loop rule to this input circuit, what will happen? You see the potential applied to the input, that is the DC potential VBB, will be equal to the potential drop at this base plus the potential drop at this at the base resistor. The total potential VBB is equal to the potential at the base and the potential drop at the base resistor. And what will be the potential drop at this base resistor? This is equal to IB into RB. So you see VBB is equal to VB plus IB into RB. So what will be VB? The potential at the base. The potential at the base is equal to the potential difference between the base emitter junction minus the potential drop across the RE. You see in the circuit, you see the potential given to this base is equal to the potential drop across the RE, that is the emitter resistor, and the potential difference between the base and the emitter, that is VBE. So you write VB is equal to the potential difference between BE and the minus the potential drop across the RE and plus RB into IB. Suppose this is equation number 1. I have told you VB is the potential at the base and VBB is the input biasing DC voltage. And you now put two values of IE and IB in terms of the HFE. I have told you HFE is the forward current gain, that is equal to IC divided by IB. So if you write IE in terms of HFE, then I will be equal to 1 plus HFE divided by HFE into IC. If you put HFE here, the value of HFE here, you will get the value of IC. Similarly, if you put HFE here, you will get IB. And if you put IE and IB in terms of HFE in equation 1, then you will get the following equation. You will get the equation IC will be equal to VBB minus VBE divided by RB into HFE divided by 1 plus HFE into RE divided by RB. You need simple calculation, so you do it yourself, and this is equation number 2. And equation 2 will be independent of HFE. How equation 2 will be independent of HFE? You see in the denominator you have 1 plus HFE into RE divided by RB. So if this will be equal to HFE, this term, denominator term will be equal to HFE, then HFE will cancels HFE in the numerator. So this term should be HFE. Then this will cancel, and equation 1, in equation 1 IC will be independent of HFE. So if 1 plus HFE divided by RE divided by RB, this term will be equal to HFE, then HFE into RE divided by RB, this term, this will be equal to HFE minus 1. So RE divided by RB will be equal to 1 minus 1 by HFE. And if you take HFE, we know HFE is very greater than 1. This term is very greater than 1. So this term you can neglect. That means RE divided by RB will be equal to nearly equal to 1. So RE will be nearly equal to RB. So in the circuit, in the voltage divider biasing circuit, you have to choose resistor, value of resistors in such a way that the emitter resistor, resistance of the emitter must be nearly equal to the resistance of the base. This is the practical circuit. In practical circuit, you have to see this one. Then the value of the collector current, IC, as I have told you, this will be independent of this value IC. This will be independent of HF. And since this IC value, that is the collector current, is independent of the amplification factor, that is HFE, sorry, not amplification factor, the forward current gain. HFE is the forward current gain. Since IC is independent of the forward current gain, that is why the voltage divider biasing is more suitable, where you have no change in the Q point or quiescent point or the operating point. And voltage divider bias is also called emitter bias circuit or emitter feedback bias circuit or self bias circuit. So question will come like this, discuss or write short note on voltage divider bias or emitter feedback bias or self bias. Thank you.